last left off, Juliet, Gwennon, Jet, and Aaron had rushed out of the house because 2 people had gone missing, and 4, and they hadn't come back yet. The 2 people in question were Noir and Julius. Then Vivian and Simon went out to find them, did not return. Eventually the group decided it was time to go head out. What did I fuck up?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought I fucked something up.
That was very out of the blue.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I see one of you unmute, I just assume that I've fucked something up and I'm gonna be corrected.
Chill, dude.
I am chill. It happens. Okay. So, with you guys rushing out of the house, Juliet cinematically light dashing the entire way there. Shimmer dodge, if you will. You begin to follow the trail of what is... It's not hard to follow Julius's trail, as he seems to have left quite wanton, since if he's not being hidden, he's rushing and leaving clear signs of gloom and blight infection along certain paths, so you are able to track them, no roll needed.
Okay.
You exit the first layer, the first area of the town, and you don't head towards the kingdom, you head towards the woods. It seems through a quick boat ride just across the river, there continues this trail. As you do so, you continue to follow him, and follow him. Eventually you hear the clashing of blades. Not far off from where you are, but you do hear it. And someone who is Jules. No roll needed for you, or any of you. But you, above all else, understand what this noise is. That smug arrogance, that uncomfortable sign of he is in control way of speaking. As he calls out to your brother, dubbing him a cracked piece of the board. You have no use for Lady Morgana anymore. I am simply here to collect what she cannot do herself. So please stop with this senseless struggle. Which is quickly responded with, go fuck yourself.
Brilliant.
And you hear a small child with him going, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Arguably not the worst thing Nora's ever said.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've got that spell twice. Damn it.
Which you now hear a small bicker between the two of, I told you to run! I dropped my gun! Why do you have a gun? More clashing of blades before someone is pushed back. Hold on tight! Ah! I'm wet now. Not the biggest problem! As you four come across where they are. If I got my gun, I can help! We're not gonna help with this! You need to run! But he's a bitch! What is with you and cussing? Jesus! You get to do it often. I'm sorry, I just see Nini saying, I'm quoting that.
I
But you guys do, and you are down here already, and I've made sure all of you can move your tokens.
Yeah.
As Julius is holding on to the gloom-affected saber he normally keeps with him. And it's weird. Normally, Ezekiel is very prominent about his keyblade. Each of you give me a perception check, please, that are deigning Ezekiel's existence, or that he's even there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Jules. Jules is
Jules?
too angry.
I will say, yeah, Jules, this has been a long time coming for you. Don't give a damn about his drip.
He's doing the fucking Ghibli hair bristle thing.
Quick request. My love, can you not kill me at the start of session?
No, get killed.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I mean, we all know he overcompensates. This is nothing new.
He had 3 children, so he's overcompensating for the wrong reason. Though, knowing his lore, he barely fucks. It's like Johnny Spells from D20. He barely fucks. Okay. Not anymore, not after what Gwen did to him.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, so the two of you, it's literally anything above a 5 would have got it. So I'm sorry, Jules, that is painful, but you did good. You did good.
Look,
We're making
if
it
the
plot
nat one
relevant.
has to go anywhere, at least it's here.
Yes.
Yeah, that is so
So-
fucking true.
Gwen and Jet, you guys examine him a bit, and you notice he doesn't have his keyblade out. He has 2 blades adorned on his waist, one drawn, and what looks like a holstered, probably revolver or some sort of pistol on his left, as he is dressed in heavy, non-keyblader armor. Like, he is not wearing his ultimate gear at all. It seems like he's closer to wearing sort of normalized armor for bare knights, if it makes sense. It doesn't seem to be any metal armor, though. It seems to be padded in the weaved sense, if you know what I mean. So it's tough armor, but it is not his normal getup. And he does look very tired and disheveled. Yes, he has fake fantasy. This ain't Final Fantasy. This is, fantasy. But he is currently wielding a blade, and damn, is this what you're gonna be doing? Just silently burning the fuck out of him?
Yes.
Good. Proud of you. Okay. But he is wielding a long sword in his hand at the moment, and he kind of peers behind Julius and looks at you 3 or you 4. Hello, little light, and the others. You've decided to join us.
Ezekiel. God. Get away from my brother.
Well, if you insist.
Hey, Kuri.
Yeah, but
I feel like at the, hello, little light, or hello again, little light, it was just the screensaver hitting the edge of the screen.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. You went underwater.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to something in the background. But, I feel like it's a moment of the Windows screensaver that constantly misses the corner of the screen, finally hitting the corner of the screen, and Aaron just going, "Oh, you're pathetic." Out loud.
He does not respond.
I
In
feel like
fact,
it's
you know,
also just
ignores.
like immediately goes like, "Oh, you're pathetic," and just looks away towards Julius.
Okay. So, okay. So, he kind of 45, 50. Okay. He kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Oh, and you're so much better. Let's see who we have. The failed Grandmaster candidate, the girl who couldn't die properly, a pirate mistake, and the mutant of the Sight Toast. I'm so scared."
Juliet just sort of does that roll of her shoulders, you know, the fucking ready to fight roll of the shoulders.
Yep.
And
Same
she,
kind of like roll of the shoulder someone normally gives before they do like the fucking what is it? Like the reloading their fist.
yeah, the fucking fist reload. And Juliet just,
Hey,
her
Jules.
focus, yeah. So,
This is gonna make you laugh for a solid minute. Aaron completely ignores the Mutant of the Saitos commentary, just in that sense of probably doesn't even register it was said, and walks up to you as you like clamber down into the pit TM, and just, "How much fun do you want to have?"
mm, a lot.
Quantify it.
How the fuck do I quantify fun? I'm gonna have enough fun kicking his ass.
Well, do you want my help or not? I can stay out of this. I'm not going to get in the way. I don't want to be near him. I think he might contaminate me by simply breathing on me. Like,
Don't want
I
to
mean,
catch
fair.
those neurotypical cooties.
You've
yeah.
already been contaminated far long before I showed up.
You just shut the fuck up for once in your life, Ezekiel.
No,
Why
Like,
hold
is
on.
that
Nick,
even physically capable for you?
No, hold on. And actually finally looks at him and goes, "Can you be patient for once in your life and not interrupt the conversation you're not in? Jesus Christ. Juliet." And looks back
What?
at her. He's like, "Do you want to actually have fun? Because there's a couple of things I could do, and I really don't care if he knows about them."
Sure.
And just sits on the edge, like completely ignoring the fucking dramatics he's doing. And like, "Okay, so there's a couple of things I could do here. Do you want me to be annoying in the background, or do you just want to, fuck him up?"
Please be annoying. I want you to annoy him. I'll do the fucking up.
Okay, so for one, and like kind of taps you with the edge of their foot, and you have fly casted on you.
As
counterspell.
if I can't do that already.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Aaron doesn't even fucking fight it. It's just a moment of, like I said, don't interrupt the conversation you're not in. Fuck off. And does it again.
Aaron,
Counterspell again.
I don't need that.
Oh, I know. Do you know what I'm doing? And grinning.
Oh, okay.
Casts
As
it
much
again.
as I would enjoy you to prepare for this fight, for your inevitable loss, I've run out of any
Inevitable
kind.
loss.
He takes a deep breath. I don't believe you have what's the full. Oh, you don't.
No, you
Oh, that's
don't.
adorable.
You laugh like you have a stuffy nose.
That might be Kuri.
I'm bullying Ezekiel in this moment. Don't take it personally.
I know. I had to make that one joke. I've been dying to do that for so long. Just the. You sound fucked up. That's just me, guys.
By the way, he's trying to cast fly again on Jules.
I would like to establish this is supremely out of character. Aaron voice. I'm gonna waste this man's mana.
No, it's literally just like, I'm going to waste his time while he's talking because he has to do verbal and somatic components to do that, so it's every other breath.
Enough. Snaps and counterspells again. And as he does, he takes a step closer.
Enough. Does it again.
As much fun as this is right now, Rennie, and Juliet goes to actually dart forward to get closer to Julius and Noir. Just
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just the Ezekiel voice. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? No, why would I want to mock you?
You mocking me? That didn't even sound like English. I hate you. But the moment you get close, Julius just kind of grabs Noir by the entirety of his shirt and tosses him towards you. Get him out of here.
all right, and what about you?
I'm good. I can hold him off for a little bit. Just get the kid out of here.
All right, fucking.
I have faith.
Okay, while that is happening, Gwen's just gonna quickly, kiss Aaron on the cheek and go, I'm gonna go remove a small child from a dangerous situation.
That's fine. Just hand him off to me. He won't move.
Juliet is going to snatch up Noir and fucking. I'm going to guess Gwen would meet Juliet halfway.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you are moving, you just hear Noir go, "Throw me. I can take it."
He just gets
I didn't
shoved
say.
into Gwen's arms,
Hey,
and then bolts back over to Julius.
kiddo.
What's up? Have you seen my gun around? I need to shoot that bastard.
No, I'm going to hand you to your brother, okay?
Ooh, okay. Which one?
The one that's with us. Come on. I would like to establish, she's holding Noir, under her arm, casually. Here you go, Aaron.
Bubba.
Hello, little brat.
Have you seen my gun? I want to shoot him.
No, but I can give you one of mine.
Ooh.
Not right now, though. I have an idea. Actually, I have a question for you, Noir. You know a lot about guns, yes?
Yep.
In theory, could you make a gun, spur of moment, that channeled a spell? A singular spell, just one.
He holds out his hands and then just goes, like he's about to shit himself, like full on, like that type of like force, like kind of like pressure.
Oh my god.
And then like after a moment of like, what are you doing? You just watch a gun slowly start to kind of shine into his hands.
No. Stop it, stop it, stop. No,
Yeah.
that was a theory
Ow.
question, you dipshit.
Oh, then yes, I can call a gun if I concentrate.
Well, don't do
It's
that.
from mom's. lab.
That's worse. Don't do that. I get in trouble for that. I feel like that's a gray moment of just like, no.
You just hear, no, Mr. Shadow gets in trouble for it. Apparently it's his fault.
That's great. I'm also going to get in trouble for that by proxy. Don't do that. No, I just Oh, right. And takes out the like chain for the broken railgun that was like one use and was given to him. He's like,
Big ol' eyes.
yeah. He's like, do you think you could make this shoot one spell?
I think I can make it shoot a bunch of spells, but what do you want a big spell or do you want a bunch of tiny spells?
And grins like winning the lottery. How about the storm?
I mean, I can try. I've never done weather before, but
Make it look like a flare gun. How about that?
okay.
And then pat on the head and relaxes with like basically holding Noir.
Jules and Julius. Two of you are kind of standing. The two of you are kind of standing up, opposing Lancelot as he kind of begins to strut almost. For someone who used to be so loyal, Julius, you really do know how to turn coats, don't you? I mean, first you're almost drowning Akron, then you're saying maybe you can do good for your sister, and now here you are, turncoat again. But does she know about the truth? Or have you still hid that from her? There's many things he hides from you, you know.
And you think that's a problem for me?
Well, actually, it's the first problem. Ask him what his ability is, because our Lord, Mistress Morgana, has blessed all her soldiers with the proper power. Ask him what his power is.
Ezekiel, what is he Julius, what is he talking about?
You look at Julius, and he does not look happy. So he hasn't told you. He's the one who framed Tristan. His ability is to morph his body and weapon into any shape, even those that are forbidden to be morphed into. He's the reason you had to run. If it weren't for him, Tristan never would have been arrested. And you never would have left the academy.
No. Julius said that he didn't have any choice. I've talked to him about this sort of stuff before.
Oh, he didn't have a choice! It's rich, Julius. Considering it was your idea.
What?
Juliet, give me a reaction saving throw dex.
Alright.
As the moment you say what, Ezekiel dashes at you. Would you like to block, dodge, or riposte?
Riposte.
Okay. You're going to trade damage with him.
Yeah.
24 hit. Yes. Oh, real quick. Everybody, put your AC, health, and everything on your tokens for me. So I don't gotta keep
Which one's
checking.
which?
HP is green, AC is blue, and mana is red.
I still hate that.
You just need to put. I know, we're almost done with it.
Don't say that, okay? Every time you say it, it makes me feel like you're still trying to speed run the end of this campaign.
I know. I'm not trying to speedrun the end of the campaign. I'm trying to speedrun the combat because I know you don't enjoy it.
No, I don't enjoy what colors you've assigned where. That's the only part of this I currently don't enjoy.
They have mentioned that before.
So, okay.
But yeah, I
Cherry.
rolled a 34.
Okay. So you riposte. Roll damage from your whatever keyblade you have equipped and have it for me, please.
All right. Wings. Her keyblade is considered active again. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Take 6 points of damage from him.
So that's 21 total points of damage. So
21 halved is
about 10, 11, depending on whether you're rolling up or not.
we'll say 10 because it is halved and we're you take 6 points.
All right. A scratch.
Yes. Okay. Okay. He will immediately kind of follow up with a draw and attempt to fire. If you want to. What do you mean you think that's Gwen's AC?
I don't actually know. In my notes, that's what it says, but at the same time, I look at her stuff and I go, I don't know if that's correct. According to my notes, it's 20.
Okay.
That sounds about right. I think Aaron is the only one that has an AC higher than 20.
Yeah.
I believe it's her base. What you told me the armor was at the start,
Yeah.
plus the bandana. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you
that
had the
was a,
bandana. Okay.
and
That
I
makes
think
sense.
that's a +2.
Yeah. +2. Okay. Moving forward. You guys, Juliet and Julius, you kind of watch as they're clashing and sort of trading blows and riposte with each other. Julius will kind of move you out of the way as he starts drawing the gun, sliding it under his hand to fire off at you. And we'll take the damage rolled if it hits. Let me grab the other dice real quick. Do. Okay, does not hit. So no damage done to him. Julius is able to sort of block with the blade with his saber, and get you and him at least 5 feet back. As Ezekiel looks at the rest of you and goes, "Whoa! Seems the party's already beginning. Don't keep me waiting too long now." And everyone who is going to be a part of combat, please go ahead and roll me initiative as I pull up the thing.
Let him pull up turn order.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If the nat one has to go anywhere, at least it's here.
At least.
Yeah.
Gently reminds everybody of Gwen's shitty dex bonus. Gwen, the queen of no dexterity.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Uh,
And we're too big on this side, on this map. So does that mean movement and stuff is
doubled, yes.
Yeah.
okay?
If you want,
Double
I
check.
can. If you want, I can increase the actual thing by 2 and make it like every 5 feet normally is 10
No,
to
it's
help
good.
you. Okay. Uh, as combat does begin, there is a bit where Ezekiel holsters the gun and begins to take off his glove as you see a blight infected hand, and Julius is out of combat as he falls to his knee, incapacitated. That hand is preventing Julius from being in combat.
And he probably does count as one of those things. Excellent.
Juliet, go ahead and start.
Yeah, as soon as Julius goes down on his knees, she is immediately flinging herself back at Ezekiel. And yeah, I technically get 2 actions per 2 attacks per action because of my paladin and ranger actions, yeah. They both
Yeah.
they have 2 attacks per action,
Yeah. So you have 2 total,
not including the bonus action.
not including the bonus, yeah.
Yeah, she's just going to take a flat swing at first. Does a dirty 20 hit?
No.
Okay, fuck you. Swing again. All right, a 33 has to
That
hit.
hit. Remember, whenever you roll to hit, roll
Yeah.
damage too.
Right. Okay. And I'm trying to remember all the skills that comes with the Keyblade. Oh, right, yeah. Sneak attack.
You cannot sneak attack him. He is looking at you directly.
Don't have disadvantage.
I know. You don't have advantage on this motherfucker either. You need it.
No.
Jules, this is
Who's
not going to
right?
be an easy fight.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I could have sworn I had a fucking
What
feat
kind of
that
rogue are you?
Oh wait, yeah. What rogue are you?
I'm a swashbuckler.
There's
So,
nobody else in melee with him though,
Oh, true.
okay.
which, if I remember correctly, is one of the requirements of that subclass.
Okay, I
Yeah.
divine smite him instead then. I add divine smite.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Go ahead and add the divine smite for it. I'll allow it since you don't get the sneak attack.
So that will be 30 points of damage.
Yes, it will.
And then she's just going to fire a Blizzaga in his face.
It does no damage.
Really?
As the Blizzaga hits him, you find it does no damage at all.
So immunity to cold damage.
Fortunate for me. That's all I can do at the moment.
Okay. He takes his turn and he is going to go for a simple blade slash. Hits 7, 7, 14. 18 points on the first hit.
Okay, now that hurts a little bit. More than a scratch.
Second hit. Doesn't hit. Third hit. That's a definite hit. 7, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, another 18,
Jeez.
and he's going to pop off with taking 50 points total to Zeta Flare you.
Counterspell.
He loses 50 HP and gains back 25 because of the counterspell.
Just no, fuck you. You're not doing that to my bestie.
Yeah, Gwen in the background playing support.
Okay. That is his attack. That is his 3 attacks and his 1 cast of a bonus action. Okay. He is going to take a sort of pose as he's not going to leave your area of attack, but he's going to make his way towards Julius and is holding his hand out. And because you are right there next to Julius, counts as flanking, he's going to have this roll with disadvantage, but he's going to attempt to grapple.
I use my reaction. Oh wait, no, hold on. Reaction. Can I use?
What reaction are you trying to use?
Well, actually, no. Wait. First off, Julius would get. I've got the fucking aura. Where is the aura? Do.
Talk about aura protection.
The aura
Yeah,
of
aura
protection.
protection. So Julius already gets +7 to bonus to a saving throw.
Okay.
And what?
So
can I
I
use for
will
reaction? Because
one more time.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do for reaction. Because I don't think I can use my wings to block him. Can I?
You don't need to. His roll was the thing he's trying to do has him rolling at disadvantage. He rolled a 5. So even with his bonus of 5, it's not good. The other one was a 17, which would have been concerning. But with that, he will secondary bonus action disengage and kind of back away from you two. Good 15 feet. And Jet, your turn. Go.
All right, so we said that we're
Yes, you can move a maximum of 60 feet if your movement speed is 30.
you know what? I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on
Ezekiel.
yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Meant to display. No.
It happens.
Yeah. You gotta hit the beyond 20 thing.
Yeah.
Remember, whenever you roll to attack anything, be sure to hit him with the damage type too.
There we go.
Okay.
But then I'm going to move there, dash. Hello. You know, I'm guessing a 24 does not hit, or does it?
It hits. Go ahead. You met his AC.
16.
And remember, If you rolled a hit, just keep rolling damage.
Oh. Attack spread. Does 25 hit?
Yes. Don't ask if it hits. Go ahead and just roll damage.
But that's part of the fun.
I know it's part of the fun, but we need to do this quick.
Right.
Our normal combat time takes over an hour.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 plus.
You did 33 points of damage.
Whoa. Um,
Or, yeah, 33, 32.
and then he's wearing metal armor. Oh wait, no.
No.
It's you said it's just okay. Never mind.
It is weave armor,
Hmm.
which is a type of product that is normally used in Keyblader armor, but he does not. But I have to clarify, it is not Keyblader armor.
He has a weave.
Oh my fucking god.
Pull his weave!
Snatch his weave.
Aw.
He did manage to dodge your shocking grasp, regrettably.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then that's it for my turn.
So one more time.
That's it for my turn.
Gwen, you're up.
Yay. Gwen with the energy of, go fuck him up. I've got Julius. Is going to cast this on Jules. Hopefully, whatever I hit here, it will display correctly.
Okay.
Okay. Ignore
There
me.
it is.
Alright.
None of you saw anything.
We
Alright.
saw nothing.
You didn't see anything.
I see everything.
What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. Love you, Kuri.
That's
Sure you do.
okay. That is just a first level spell. Okay, that's not very many manas, but need to keep track of it.
By the way, how much mana is Blizzaga again?
Is what?
Blizzaga.
That is a 6 mana spell.
Okay.
3rd level, so it's a 6 level spell. 6 slot spell.
We'll eventually know how to talk.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, hey, background information for you guys about Aaron currently.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron is humming to themselves, just kind of keeping an eye on Noir,
Okay.
and absently fiddling with a coin, which is making an odd sort of hum because they're activating their blade song. Not in combat, just activating their blade song, which raises my armor class.
Hearing in the background doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
Hey, Kuri, you want to see something
Gwen.
terrible?
Sure. After this, Gwen, what else are you doing, or is that it?
Um. Technically, Gwen is going to take a protective stance with
Julius.
Julius, though. Like, she trusts Juliet to go fuck this man up.
Okay. Jules, you're up. Go ahead. You're on deck.
What do I want to do? Can Juliet tackle Ezekiel with a shimmer dodge?
Okay, so you would need to shimmer dodge and then make an opposing strength save. Because he
Okay.
is because you're about since you shrunk, you're about the same height.
I mean, fair, honestly. She's going to shimmer dodge, and you said strength save?
Yes, opposing strength save. Opposing strength checks. My bad.
Damn.
Not saves.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So technically, you met him with because he has. I'm not gonna tell you his stats actually. But you met him, so you are able to tackle him, if you'd like, for this turn.
I am going to tackle him.
Okay, you tackle him. What do you do?
Let's see. I used Drake's breath on him. Or, no, wait, not Drake's breath, because he's immune to cold. That would not be a smart idea. Do. Trying to think of what to do next. Actually, you know what? She's going to just do an attack point blank in his face with him on the ground.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
Does this
Yep.
count as something I can have sneak attack for?
No.
Damn.
Well, actually, no. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Jet's right there within range, so he's being flanked.
So 25 more points of damage.
Okay.
Why is it blue?
Because
Oh, that means you rolled both a 1 and whatever the highest it can go is.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would mean 32
0.
points of damage.
Yep. I've already got it.
Okay. And she's going to stay on top of him as I end my turn.
Okay. He pulls the gun out, and this is a guaranteed hit because you are point blank, and you are staying on top of him. He is going to fire a guaranteed hit, and I'm going to roll for technical criticals, even though I don't get those. Nope. Okay, so rolling damage. Four, 3. Okay.
Hey, Kuri.
Yeah, but hold on, I'm trying to do math.
No,
That's
I
his
think I
first
can
hit.
help you with that.
Yeah.
This is again me being annoying in the background. Sentinel at death's door.
What do you mean?
If you allow it, I can expand if this is genuinely an allowance thing because there's no other way I can do it because I'm too far away from literally everything else.
Ooh, I do have a reaction for this. Let's continue. I'll say it after. Or no, wait.
If you allow it again, I can use Sentinel at death's door to cancel a critical.
Okay. It will not stop the auto hit, but it will cancel the critical options.
Mm-hmm. I will expend however much mana you deem fit for double, like, I think
It will
triple
be
distance.
double. Yeah, it'll be double the mana cost because you are not actively in combat.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So,
it's a cleric ability, so how much mana would it be?
what level is it?
Let me check.
Does it have an actual spell level? If not, we'll just say
You get it at 6th
25.
level, which is when you get 3rd level spells.
So, it'll cost 12 a pop if you want to do it.
Sure. Doesn't bother
Okay.
me none.
18 points of damage.
I use
That's
Uncanny Dodge as a reaction.
So you're no longer going to be grappling him. You'd have to physically let him go to Uncanny Dodge.
God damn it.
Um,
All right, never mind then. I can take
You
these.
can't Uncanny Dodge and then just still be on him, sadly.
Fucking bad.
Don't worry, he took all of his turns just to do not to roll above a 10 on his D12 attacks. So you got very fucking lucky.
Hey, by the way, I feel like it's just a moment of, like, the thing of the Sentinel at Death's Door being the equivalent of, "Hey, Ezekiel, do you want to know something funny?"
So do you Uncanny Dodge?
No. I take the
Then
full
you
18.
just hear you get no response, Aaron.
Bet you can't hit for shit. Which makes it worse. Fucking annoying.
No, Juliet's
He is
just going to grin at Ezekiel. It's just like, you're barely doing anything.
he's going to take no he has one shot left in his gun. He's going to take it as his bonus action. 11 plus that's a dirty 20. 20 points of damage, 38 total.
I get shot again, huh?
Yep, and now his gun's empty.
Oh, good.
He's going to make a strength check to kind of break free. Disadvantage because he's being flanked. It's a 16 meet or beat your strength.
No.
And he does not break free. Yeah, what was a 17? Jet, you're up. Go ahead.
Can I use an action to just take the gun?
That would be that would be a disarming move. That is a bonus action you have, I think, is to disarm. Or
Isn't,
it might just be an action, yeah.
isn't it also out of ammo?
Yes, but it can still be used as a blunt object, so
Okay, fair.
So what would I roll to do that?
I will say give me a sleight of hand versus his dexterity.
Does that meet or beat his dexterity?
That beats his dexterity. You can disarm him of the gun.
Yoink, mine now. You're not. No. Eh,
His eyes, which have been zeroed in on Juliet and Julius, turn to you with annoyance.
that's the plan.
Just like you motherfucker.
All right then, I'll kill you first.
Juliet is going to, because Juliet's going to put more pressure on Ezekiel at that, and just the don't you fucking dare. Actually, yeah, no, she's just like, she puts more pressure against him. It's just like, don't you fucking dare.
Okay. Jet, do you do anything else?
Yes. I'm so tempted to just kick this guy in the head. Just boot to face.
You can if you want.
Would I get advantage on that attack roll?
He's
fine.
grappled right now, so yeah, you would.
Uh,
That's right, sweetie, kick his ass.
Oh, I'm not muted. Shit.
You are muted. Okay. Okay.
and then I'm just gonna. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Gwen, you're up.
Uh,
You, what do you want to do? 'Cause you can do a lot. You can help with them jumping Ezekiel, or you can try and help figure out whatever the fuck's going on with Julius.
well, she is after her. What I have her do first is going to, and I would like to run this past you. Just sort of like scoop Julius under the arms and move them back
Go ahead and
quite a
give me
distance.
go ahead and give me a strength check real quick.
Well, no, I have something to do first.
Okay.
Gwen's continuing to be fucking annoying. And is going to say, because, you know, is going to snort at Ezekiel and go, yes, because you could do anything more than kill the vibes of any room you enter. And he's going to have to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, he passes.
Damn.
Unfortunate.
So would you like to understand what he rolled? I'm rolling all of his stuff with disadvantage right now for something. He rolled
Yeah.
a 17 and a 20, and his modifier is +4.
Damn.
So he just met that DC.
Okay, so we're not running Ty Goes to the Hero. Got it.
What?
It's a rule that most of my tables use.
Oh,
If
no.
if any
I
dice
roll it
tie,
whenever-
the win goes to the hero or the players.
Whenever I do this is the way I do ties is if an enemy sets the DC, if you meet the DC, you roll, but if you set the DC and the enemy meets it, they go. So it's whoever meets the DC is accepted. Whoever sets the DC cannot
Ugh.
win the tie.
That's unfortunate.
It's one of my table rules.
I don't think Nini approves of the rule either.
Well,
Tie Goes to the Hero is generally used so that the players feel a little bit more powerful. Anyway, strength check you said to move Julius?
yes, because he is not a light boy.
And Gwen's not a weak girl. What's your point?
Well, fair. This is essentially the answer to is Gwen or Juliet stronger? Yeah, I'll say he's completely immobile at the moment. So you can drag him maybe about half your movement speed.
So that'd be 15 feet or 30 on this map.
Yes, 30 on this map, 15 feet normally.
Alright. We're dragging Julius back to here.
Do you investigate anything on Julius, or do you just kind of move him back?
Will you allow me to use my bonus action to investigate the Julius?
I will.
Then I will do that. And it has to be investigation?
What do you think? What are you trying to do?
I don't know. That's just one of my lowest skills, so I was seeing if there would be anything else that would be applicable.
I could also let you do a medicine check because he is hurt.
I'll take medicine. Sure, medicine's nice.
Go for it.
I believe in you.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah.
Whatever the fuck Ezekiel is doing is basically turning all the blight in his body against him and shutting his body down.
Oh no.
It is essentially armor locking him, if you understand that Halo reference.
Ooh,
Oh. Okay.
ouch. That sucks.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, Nini, you'll get this reference. Oh no, get well soon.
Okay. What else do you do, Gwen?
Well, that's her action and her bonus action and her movement, so she doesn't have anything left.
You will
Talk.
go.
Free action.
So this happened to the whole locking up thing happened to Julius when Ezekiel revealed his hand. Yeah.
Yes. His hand is a bit weird. I did say that.
Yeah.
It is
You
a
did
blight
say it was
infected-
blight infected, yes.
Yes, it's a blight infected type of weird.
Let me look through my spells real quick.
Do
Yeah,
you
I-
investigate the hand or you just attack the spell? Or whatever the hell this is, because it may not be a spell. I may have misspoke.
Do you have anything that can cut off the hand?
I mean, I could use one of my other smites. No, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Branding Smite, 2nd level. Oop, I did not mean to. You know what? Fucking fine. That works too.
Okay.
And I'm going to try. I'm going to go after the hand.
Okay.
Very specifically, she is going to take her keyblade, slam it down on Ezekiel's exposed hand, and hit it with the Branding Smite.
Okay. So you hit the blight with the branding smite, which is 10 plus, which is 10 extra damage to that slashing.
Yeah.
As you do, you watch Ezekiel and Julius scream in the same amount of pain as what you slammed down on. You didn't investigate what you slammed down on, did you?
Can I investigate now?
Oh, yes. Please do, with advantage.
Fuck
As
no.
now it is angry.
25.
You see the palm of his hand open its eye. And
That's horrifying.
slowly it
Ah.
gains color. And
Magnus
then
Archive.
it gains color and then an uncannily familiar iris. And you watch Gwen and the two of you watch as their mouths open, Julius and Ezekiel's, and you hear, "Oh, there you are." And the eye closes as you can see veins popping all along Ezekiel's face. Like that caused him the most physical pain possible, and he takes 50 points of damage.
Ooh, even I felt my stomach drop with that.
How would Ezekiel like to taste the fully concentrated power of the sun?
Oh, is your thing done?
You might want to warn the person who is currently sitting on his ass.
You're fine.
A Tina nice summer's day. And the full concentrated power of the sun!
I don't actually know if radiant damage is not a thing or at least you're resistant to it because of your whole light nonsense.
He currently, I've expressed this out of character, and this is not something hard to discern in character. He has been betrayed by the darkness and the light, so he is neither resistant, immune, or weak to necrotic
No,
and radiant damage.
I was talking about Juliet as a pure light-based entity.
Oh.
Because
I
if not,
mean-
this will be a nice summer's day for Juliet in the full concentrated power of the sun for Ezekiel.
Cool. What about Jet?
Well, Jet can handle it, right? It's about
Yeah, yeah.
it's about testing. It's about testing how much you can take, right?
Jet voice, I can take it.
I'm not a masochist. I just like seeing.
Jules, you want to sacrifice the rest of your turn to let this happen?
Sure.
Okay. Aaron, roll your shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I really am.
No, you're not. It's fine. He can take it.
But while this is happening, the coin that they're tossing back and forth in their hand, well, not with the hand that's not holding a currently probably more than entertained noir in this business right now, just goes, "Hey Noir, you want to see something funny?"
Sends the hair off that bald motherfucker.
"Oh no, I'm going to do something much funnier." And flicks the coin up, and because of something that I was allowed to, I was allowed to figure out, uses it to completely destroy the coin, and while flicking it up, casts Sunbeam in their direction.
Okay.
So I don't have to roll anything for that. However,
No, you do.
it's a
Just show me
Constitution
a
save.
clear line, please, from Aaron to Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It is solely clipping Jet, so Jules would not have to worry regardless.
Mm-hmm. And because, like, again, if you'll allow it, I'll double my mana cost because it's technically 60 feet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I figured. So yeah, Constitution saving throw, and if he's undead or an ooze, disadvantage.
Isn't he technically both?
That's the best
Neither.
way I've ever heard to call that man slimy.
I'm an idiot. Constitution check.
Yeah. Well, it's a save, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Even worse.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. I can take it.
Can you?
I can take it.
I wonder.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, roll the damage.
We
Let's see how bad this fucks them all up.
Where is it? Am I overlooking it? It's on my sheet. I know it is. There it is. Haha.
Oh, it feels bad. The Constitution check just met.
Yeah, that sucks. So you take 24 radiant damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jules, is that your turn?
Yeah, I sacrificed the rest of my turn for that.
So, are you still grappling him?
Yeah, because right now she's staring at him. She's staring at him just like, what the fuck did you do to him?
So you go ahead and watch as this beam of this sunbeam essentially blasts him in the face, and then there's a twisted cackle. Well, that stung. Don't you think, Juliet? And
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
No, she was
I'll
just
let
going
you.
to say again, what did you do?
Oh, why tell when you can just show? And he is going to use one of his legendary actions to break out of the grapple
Okay.
and move this way with taking any opportunity attack that he suffers from.
Okay,
Okay.
so I take a fucking swing at him.
He
Unfortunate.
has not left your thing yet. So
Well, I've already failed.
sadly we gotta count that one. So he's going to move about right here. And he is going to hold his hand out and cast Magnetic Pull for his first action, which is to draw in somebody from 10 feet around him.
Counterspell.
Okay. Okay. So you counterspell him for the first time, and then he picks his head a bit and is going to cast it one more time.
That's fair.
Guess what? Counterspell.
Okay. Third action. He just sighs. I tried to be fancy with this, but fuck it! And is just going to dash towards Julius. Go ahead. Make me a dex save, please, to either move Julius out of the way or fucking hit Ezekiel.
Ugh. Yoink.
Okay.
No touchy Julius.
Okay, hold on. No touchy Julius. What do? You hit him or do you knock him out of the way? Like knock Julius out of the way.
Uh well, she hadn't let go of Julius, so sort of think switching their spots so she's between Ezekiel and Julius now.
Okay. So like this?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Okay. Roll this with disadvantage because this is at this point he has only his bonus action left. He's done 3 of his He has done 3 of his attacks and a legendary action. So here we go. His bonus action, he is going to use a special. And this is with a constant. And this is with a constant disadvantage regardless. 18. Nope. 11 plus. Damn. Okay. So he got a 19. He's just 1 short of your AC. So he does not hit. Gwen, give me an investigation check real quick.
An investigating. No.
Okay. You have no idea what's going on.
Told you investigation's not one of my good ones.
That's not my fault.
No, but I told you.
I know.
Can I
Uh,
investigate?
No, you may not. You are not close enough. You need to be
Yeah, I
within
know.
5 or 10 feet of him.
I know.
Jokingly, if I bat my eyelashes real pretty, would my passive work?
What's your passive?
18?
No.
Damn.
I will say there is something fun that occurs in the sense of as everything is happening. You hear the bushes begin to shake a bit, sort of rustle as Aaron, Gwen, you guys can hear somebody rushing out of the forest. And because he is surprise attacking and moving his full movement speed, Axel
yeah,
rushes out of
Axel.
the wood. Axel rushes out of the woods and stabs his father in the wrist. Rolling his
Fuck
initiative
yeah, Jesus,
immediately.
that dude. Sorry, that was instinctive.
What was I do not believe he had a higher thing than anybody else, but he rushes out full movement speed and stabs his father in the fucking wrist with a piercing attack, dealing not much, just 16 points down. 16 points of damage to his dad, and essentially
That ain't his
pinning
dad.
essentially to his father, dealing 16 points of damage and pinning that arm he's reaching out with to the ground. Am I late?
I mean, you could have been here a little bit soon.
Your
I can't run
timing
as
is
fast as you guys.
perfect.
Two people
Jet,
talked
you're
at
up.
once. What? Two people talked at once. I didn't hear what either Gwen or Kuri said.
Axe said, I can't run as fast as you guys.
Oh, okay.
And Gwen countered Jules's point with his timing was perfect.
Jet, you're on deck. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
While you're doing that, Axel just hears from the fucking sidelines like someone eating popcorn energy and just goes, "Welcome to the show, Axel."
Can
you mean
I roll
show?
investigation?
I
I'm not
thought this was supposed to be an execution.
for who?
His repertoire.
Can I roll investigation now?
Yes, you may. Are you within 10? Yeah, go ahead.
Flanking, my beloved.
I was
Does
going to
20
remind you that you're flanking so you could have the advantage, but
Okay,
or,
what
wait,
are you?
yeah, no, it's
Are
investigation.
you investigating the hand?
Yes.
It is blight. Pure blight. Like the same consistency as what the freaks are made out of, but you notice it doesn't go high up on his arm. It probably ends just above where Axel stabbed, which is just above the wrist. So it is more like an enchanted armament, like an enchanted gauntlet almost, rather than it is an actual affliction on him.
So it's like a magical effect.
Yes, sort of. It's more akin to this is gonna make some of you have the heebie-jeebies. It's more akin to how a parasite in D&D works.
Gross.
So I would not be able to do anything with dispel magic.
You can try.
Hey, Curry, question.
Ask it in DMs, bud.
Sure.
It does nothing.
Oh, okay.
Cut off his arm. Easy solution.
I mean, that was going to be my second option, plan B.
What's up, Aaron?
I'm sending it to you in DMs, so everyone can
Oh.
hear your reaction without me saying anything.
Sitting into okay, you're sitting in a DMs. Got it.
So I roll with advantage on my attack roll, correct?
That is correct, Nia. Flanking gives you advantage on your attack rolls.
Doke.
You're free to try, my friend.
I
Yeah.
am going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to slice off the arm.
Okay. So you attempt to You attempt to slice off the arm, and instead, the moment you swing down, you hear the cling of, yes, it hurt Ezekiel, but the very goop itself stopped you.
You're not gonna make this easy.
The open palm, its eye opens again and looks at you again. Give me a wisdom save, please.
Is it trying to?
DC. Wisdom save DC 21.
If it's trying to charm me, I have immunity to that thanks to
No,
Warlock.
it's not trying to charm you.
Doke. Wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
Come on. 28.
Okay. You save from being feared.
Woo! It's just like a mild shudder down his back. Just, ugh.
He's gotten worse looks from Luca.
True. Anything else you can do or you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Gwen, you're up. On deck. What do you do? Do you want to attack him, use your specialty thing, or what do you want to do? Because technically he is within close range, and the only real issue he has with Julius is being pinned to the ground by his offspring. Son. There we go, that's the word.
Hi, Ezekiel.
His offspring.
Gwen trusts everybody else to continue dealing with the problem that is Ezekiel. She's got cleric shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, I can't use it on Ezekiel. Unfortunate.
Okay, so you want to skip your turn?
Huh?
What?
Talking to Gwen. What cleric shit do you want to do? I don't know why I asked if you want to skip your turn. That sounded mean. Trying to go quick, you know?
Yeah. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Stop that. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Keep doing it. Be a good boy.
No, she's being a naughty girl. She's
Exactly.
doing crime.
Through opposition.
Anyways.
Love you, Nini.
But I would like to point out there is a rat that lives in Gwen's pocket right now, and she
Mhm.
thinks we might have to speed run the process of removing the blight from Julius because clearly this is a problem TM right now.
So you
Lay
kind
down.
of open up the thing for the rat?
Yeah, lay down, baby. Lay down. Yes. We're deploying the rat.
The rat kind of scurries onto your shoulder, and the moment it does, Ezekiel begins to go berserk. As he begins to lose his fucking mind, the infection beginning to sprout from his just above his wrist, up his arm, and onto his body.
Disgusting. Sorry. That's
Mustang!
When do you let the rat take over Julius? What do you do with the rat? Please describe to me what you're doing with this rat.
Julius crazy.
We're instructing the rat to remove the blight infected gloom from Julius because we've established he can do that.
Okay, he kind of like scurries over to Julius and like looks at you with the eyes of, do you want me to save him? Or do you want me to remove the gloom or the blight? As I will remind everybody, the blight is what's keeping Julius alive at the moment. So saving him will be possible, but will take a minute.
Okay, what is the difference between saving him and removing the blight, because Gwen does have a variety of cleric spells to just keep him from dying.
Removing the blight will be instant, and it will return Julius to the form when he was infected with the blight, which is a very fatally injured person. So it'll be an instant, and then you will have to focus everything on basically healing and making sure he does not, basically stopping him from going below the 0 points of hit points he already has.
Points at you. I have a spell specifically designed to keep people from dying when they're at 0 hit points.
Okay. Is this what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead and inform the little gloom rat that you want him to remove the blight.
Yep.
He looks at the blight, and you see him take the form of like that uncomfortable growing before he encases Julius in himself, and then kind of walks out, almost human shaped, green tinted and human shaped, as you watch the entire color of Julius leave, gone, and you see wounds beginning to open up all over him. He is able to move again, and he immediately starts to collapse because he is at 1 and dropping HP. Because he's at 1 HP and he has a constant bleed effect. So the rest of your turn, I imagine you are going to be healing him.
I have a question.
1 moment.
Okay.
Gwen? Gwen,
1 second. 1 second.
giving you 1
Because I
second.
have 2 options and I can post them both in Roll20 as which one would actually work.
It is up to you.
I have Spare the Dying, which is you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Okay. And the other one?
Uh, yeah. And then I have Heal, which is choose a creature that you can see within range. A surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points. The spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting the target.
Okay. Which one would you like to use? Because Julius is not blind nor deaf, but the 78 hit points will allow him to stay alive longer. He still has a major wound across his body. So, do you want instant stabilization where he's downed but he's not losing any more blood, or do you want to give him a bunch of HP? And yes, part of the whole thing is that most of the generals were wounded or afflicted by something when Morgana or Blight showed up and basically offered them a deal of like, I'll stop that.
Yeah. We will use Spare the Dying so that he stops losing those HPs. She can fix more of it in a hot second here.
So you spare the dying.
Yes,
And
there you
you
go.
watch the wounds kind of close up, but his eyes do roll into his head. He is downed at 0 HP exactly.
Are you
He's
sure?
taking a nap. It's fine.
1 moment before we go on to what you're going next. Aaron, hit me.
Are you sure that he's down? Because I have heal.
I am sure he's downed because it's going to take him a moment.
That's fine. He can enjoy the fact that he's probably having the echoed sense of Aaron going, we still have to have a rematch of our initial fight with the Nerf guns, bastard. You're not allowed to go down. Which I feel like is just like, let me die, actually.
Second thought, let me die. But no, what do you do now, Gwen? You starting to heal?
I was actually gonna suggest that Aaron literally does that of like, you're not allowed to go down. We still need to have a rematch and cast heal, that kind of energy.
We'll let you do your thing after Gwen's
Yep.
turn. This is Gwen's special moment.
Ooh woo.
Uh. Would you rule deploying of the tactical rat as her bonus action?
I would.
All right. Then that's both of her action and her bonus action. She's out of things.
Jules, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to do 3 things.
First thing.
Juliet's going to fucking pull out her wings and fly.
Okay.
She's going to do an aerial slam on Ezekiel, and then cast salvation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me all of that.
So yeah, I'm just going to plop her right there. So roll to hit for that. I don't. Okay. There's that for the aerial slam.
Okay, that's for the aerial slam.
And
Then salvation.
do I just roll her keyblade for that?
Salvation, are you dealing damage to them or are you healing it? Or are you using it as both?
I'm using it as both.
It
'Cause
is an
the
AoE spell like Fireball. You don't
yeah,
need to hit.
yeah, and it's a range of 20 feet, so pretty
Yeah.
much everyone in the area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go directly down. Hold on. Everyone, just fucking barely do you touch Julius.
everything's doubled, remember?
Right. That was scary. Like, ooh. Yeah, everyone
So
in the area.
Ezekiel gets 50 points of radiant damage, while we all get healed 50 for those who need it.
He takes it. And that's your turn, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Axel will just go, ooh, spicy! And then just, with advantage, grapple his dad. That is a dirty 20. Holy fuck. Is Axel! What the fuck are you doing? This is not your moment to shine.
Yes,
Listen,
it is.
listen. He can have a little bit of the moment with Juliet. We're all fucking dealing with one of the bastards that ruined our lives.
He's going to move
Axel deserves to fuck up his dad too.
He's going to move over here and then drag his dad all the way back his full movement speed. And just sort of restrain him full Piccolo style. And then just call out to the rest of you, I'll hold him, let loose. And that is going to be his turn. He is going to save an action to keep his dad restrained. And it is Ezekiel's turn, so who's going fucking berserk?
Curry. Hmm.
Fantastic.
All of you have advantage now.
I'm going to sneak smite his ass.
Yes. What's up, Aaron? The first set of rolls.
Um,
So
is Julius visibly still injured?
he's passed the fuck out from upwards of, I think. How old is everybody? Juliet, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yes.
25, because her birthday hasn't passed in game yet.
Then close to 14, maybe less than that amount of years of being not a full undead, but a temp undead. Yeah, he's sleeping.
He did
Okay.
get 50 points of health, though.
Yeah, but he's still, but like for lore beats, he's fucking unconscious. In the sense of all his wounds are closing, and he doesn't have the energy to express how it feels.
Hey, I
His
feel
body
like.
went, that's a lot. Time to sleep.
Hey,
Yes.
you wanna know something? That's probably going to make Noir crinkle his nose at Aaron.
Go for it, bud.
I'm gonna use a life transference at my highest spell slot,
Okay.
which right now is level 6.
You go ahead and try that, and this is what happens. Pop. You get 3 points
Noir,
of damage from Noir. And go,
Noir says
no,
no.
And then just what the fuck was that for? I'm trying to help.
no. He'll be okay. No.
I'm
Love your
trying.
self.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
I do love myself in this moment enough to not stoop to such levels of trying to die in this moment, at least. I'm trying to help.
You're getting a look from Noir.
Besides, what's a little more pain? I deal with it constantly. And tries again.
Love yourself.
I love how that functioned as a counterspell.
Yeah.
That's great.
Noir
I love it.
went counterspell. Boop on the nose. Stop it. They got this.
And with another action, because of how their setup works, tries life transference again.
I hate you.
Mhm.
I'm telling mom.
You can tell mom all you want. But
I'm
that
telling Miss Baker.
I think that gets a full second pause for a second, just is it worth it? Is my childhood best friend, who I love to torment and need a rematch with, worth that? Pause? Yes, and does it anyway.
Okay.
So that is, I believe, Aaron gets to take around 86 worth of damage, and all of that is healed onto Julius.
Okay.
Let me get that for you. No, it's 78. Oh.
Okay. So go ahead and do your healing. Jet, you're on deck.
All right.
So he heals
So
66 and I take 33.
Ezekiel still has one of his.
Blaze, yeah.
No, not the blades. One of his balls, right?
Oh no.
Yes.
Not for long.
That's a threat.
I took a bite out of my banana chip, you fuck.
Suffer.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead, bud. You have advantage. He's being grappled.
Well,
So he takes 21 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I guess I'll. Well, I don't need to disengage because he's being restrained, correct?
Yeah. He's being that's the entirety of Axel's assist, he's using essentially all of his actions to keep and bonus actions to keep Ezekiel restrained.
Just gonna.
And since both of them are technically depowered and keybladeless, it is an equal footing kind of thing.
Okay. But yeah, Jet's just gonna step to the side, gesture to Juliet, fuck him up, Buttercup. And that'll be my turn.
I'll hold your flower, sweetie.
Okay. Gwen, you're on deck. What do you do?
Uh, Gwen's going to, if you'll allow her, continue removing XL from the battlefield now that he's not dying.
He's a limp noodle. You can carry him over your shoulder. Yeah.
Potato sack.
He's a noodle boy. We're going this way. Come along, Noodle XL.
You mean Julius?
Yes, I'm. I laughed too hard. My brain cells left.
Who needs brain cells anyway?
As you pull Julius onto the shore, Noir just goes, "Ooh, little water lung there, aren't you, buddy?"
He'll live. And would like to whistle to recall the tactical rat.
As you do, it does not listen. It seems to be staring off at something.
Well, where's it looking, my good dude?
It moves to your shoulder at least, but it is looking towards Jules' direction.
Perceive.
Would a perception roll allow me to ascertain what the fuck is going on here?
Go ahead.
I believe in you. Hell yeah.
It looks concerned. And it seems, thinking back, you remember Julius said some shit. Whenever he and Lancelot were being overtaken. You don't think it's that. Not right now. Not yet. But it could be her.
Gwen is mildly concerned at the very least. The player is hard pressing X to doubt on Blight actually showing up.
That's fair.
I believe that should be her turn.
Okay. Jules, you're up.
Yeah, no, she fucking she walks up to him. And just stares him in the face for a moment while he's absolutely going feral.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's just going to take her swings at him.
Okay.
And it's with advantage. I forgot to roll for advantage. Oh well. I'm
Yeah,
still
you have
adding
one attack.
I'm
Yeah.
still adding sneak attack to that.
I will ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Do you still want to arrest him?
I do still want to arrest him.
He is within below half his health. He started at 500. He is currently at 89. If you would like to arrest him, you have the chance at the moment.
Yeah, no. At this point it's just to make sure that he won't. fuck around. Because,
Okay.
but after she makes that last slash at him, she does just sort of rest her keyblade on the ground and goes back to looking at him in the face, just watching him for a moment, and just, you really are nothing like the man you started off like this. You failed, Ezekiel. And as much as I hate you, I'm not going to kill you. As the new Vice Grandmaster, Ezekiel, I'm charging you with, I'm charging you with treason and aiding in the murder of the former Grandmaster. I'm placing you under arrest.
How do you bind his arms?
Can I use Entangle for that?
Sure. I'll say free action you can use Entangle, as I will also say by his arrest, that will be the end of combat.
Juliet steps away after a moment with a deep breath, just... I can't. This is actually done. You're actually finished, Ezekiel. And she does turn to Gwen after a moment and is just like, we probably should let the king know.
Yeah. Gotta let that man know a lot of things. Also, would you like to come take your limp noodle of a brother?
Not a word said, just sudden shimmer dodge over to Julius.
Jet, are you gonna walk away? Like Axel is asking you this. You heading back to them?
Give me a sec. Pause real quick.
Yeah, okay. Real quick pause.
Who was that, you guys?
Ooh,
He
ooh.
leaves.
I can't imagine taking even the slightest bit of like 13 to 14 years of damage off of somebody when you're already not great off chronic pain wise yourself is going to feel all that great. I feel like Nora's
Oh
just
no,
like, you dumb
that's why he's
motherfucker.
passed out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
he's
like Nora's
passed
like,
out from like yeah. It's just instantaneous.
yeah, I feel like Nora's just like, you dumb motherfucker, you're gonna feel that one in the morning. Like, just, I'm telling mom and specifically dad. Like,
I'm telling mom and dad together in tandem, and then grandma's gonna find out. You're fucked. I'm telling everybody who will listen.
your stupidity will know no bounds.
Gonna have the town crier shout it out from the rooftops.
Alright, I'm back. Just brief call from friend letting me know
Okay.
that she was heading out somewhere.
Okay. But no, Axel is talking to you, Jet. Like you heading over there to them?
Nah, I think I'll let them take care of this. Someone's gotta keep watch.
I'll keep watch on him. Go be with your friend, your girlfriend. Fuck her. I got more stakes in to make sure he's comfortable than you do.
Fair enough. And then Jet is just gonna head over.
Juliet is visibly fussing over Julius right now, just like he's passed out. Please wake up.
He doesn't. He just needs. You don't need no rule needed. You know, he just needs to rest. Insert amount of years of damage and constant damage from, healing is essentially making sure that he stays sleeping. But no, Aaron, are you trying to leave?
I feel like it's an attempt to like not, you know, get in the way of, yay, we won. Aaron pulled a stupid mistake and is like trying to walk away before they like, go, oh,
You're
I'm
trying.
gonna collapse.
You're trying to walk away, and you just get the ultimate like, no, 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 from Noir, who is attempting to drag you back and calling out, Gwen, Gwen.
What is going on now?
He's trying to run away. He's trying to escape. He did it dumb. Help.
I'm not running away. I'm just a little tired.
He did it dumb.
Is it really
Like,
all that dumb when someone's life is on the line? I think that's quite within the realm of boundary.
he's
My
just like,
love.
Noir just points, you're in trouble now. And like kind of skitters back to the others.
I'm not in trouble. I can always talk myself out of a situation. So I don't want to. Then looks at Gwen. What? You're giving me that look again.
What did you do?
I did my job as a healer. I healed.
Yes, and what's the but of that?
There is none. I did my job.
My love.
Don't my love me. I'm being serious. I did my job.
Gwen reaches out, hand on cheek, just like, I know you did something.
My love, it is nothing I am not used to.
Just because you are used to it does not mean it's all right.
I am aware of that. And before you say, are you? Yes, I am.
I see.
Just because I do a dumb thing to help other people does not mean that I'm not aware of the stupidity that I am doing. Unlike what other people seem to believe of me. Sometimes a little bit of stupidity is necessary. Yes?
I mean, I won't argue that. But did you get hurt?
No. Which isn't
Yes.
technically a lie, actually.
The very distant, yes.
Noir!
Like Noir's mid poking Julius in the face. You gave life points to give life points. Fuck off.
Seriously?
That's not. Listen, that's not getting hurt. That's specifically doing my job.
Stop poking his face.
Sometimes you hurt yourself while doing your job, my love.
That was not your question, though.
I will keep in mind my wording. Again.
Will you? And kind of smirks.
I will pinch your cheeks. Do not test me.
I think I will. I think I will continue to test you.
So, as you guys are going back and forth.
One last thing.
Yeah.
With that, Gwen is going to pinch Aaron's cheek and cast heal on them.
Adorable. While you guys are doing that, Jet, Jules, you watch as Noir's just like poke, 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 poke. Julius over and over again.
Juliet's just going to reach over and just gently push the hand away. It's just like, let him rest, all right?
Okay. And then looks at Excel, and you just see the fucking cat eyes of new target.
No, you're not going over there.
Can I go over there if I promise to punch the white man in the balls?
Let's just keep.
He
Just
still has those?
You can
Sadly.
keep poking Julius, just not in the face, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Can I go make sure
Juliet, just
Axel's
like
okay?
child.
Because he's a dummy?
We do still need to figure out how to get a hold of the king or the guards or someone. Just
I have an idea.
yeah,
We just don't need him to be here, yeah? And we just need to transport him somewhere else.
we need him at the castle. Yeah, preferably
You
in
see
the
him like
dungeons.
digging in his own pockets, and then he goes, "No, no, 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 no. Is it one of the things I have to the summon?
Summon?
That, yes.
What are you looking for?
Beacon
You've got a beacon?
for the drop ship. Yeah, part of the manual.
Huh?
You've never read the beacon. You've never read the manual for the drop ship, have you?
No.
That's fair. Yeah, no, they have a beacon. It calls to you.
All right. Do you know how to use the beacon then?
Yes. I just need open space.
Jet, could you keep an eye on Julius? I'll go over with Nora to an open spot, okay?
You can count on me.
She does give him a small peck on the cheek before standing up and going over here with Noir. Probably carrying him, honestly. Just like, scoops up the kid, carries him out to the open space. You think this is enough space?
Yep.
All right.
And like you see him prepping the beacon, and then he kind of sets it down, and like he goes to look up you, and then he just stops. Jules,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Noir afraid before?
Okay, she's instantly on alert then. She's only ever seen him afraid of his own mistakes, and that's
You
not
have.
here.
And we'll take a quick 15-minute break because I do want Kay to be here.
Did Kate have to leave? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said,
Oh,
"Never
yeah.
mind, I'm good," and then never mind again. So
Okay.
we're gonna take a quick 15-minute break. Everybody, get some water, get some num nums.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
me
go
to
grab my
pause
own
the
water.
recording?
Yes, please.
I'm ready.
And we're back.
You see Noir afraid, Juliet. And you've seen him afraid before, afraid of his own mistakes, afraid of Vivian, afraid of Simon. It's never been this kind of fear. You see him, the color drain from his face.
Julia is immediately on alert, looking around, trying to see what he sees.
You don't need to look far. As you see what he's looking at, who he's looking at. Hello.
Fuck.
How have you been? Have you been good? Good.
What the hell are you doing here?
She takes a step forward. and her foot stops above the water. She does not sink.
Julia is going to say over her shoulder, just, Noir, get back to the others now.
He does not respond. He is frozen in fear. I'm not here for any of you. No, no, no. I told you, didn't I? No more mistakes. Can't have those. No, no, no. As it makes its way towards Ezekiel, slowly.
Yeah, Julia is just going to dart and place herself between them. And just look back at Axel, motioning at Noir. Just go. Get back to the others now.
He nods, and he starts running. As he runs, she holds up a hand and waves it towards Noir and the others.
Juliet's
Gwen and Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
you hear it first. Chet, I will say, because of the distance, you are able to move Julius out of the way, but the ground and water disrupts as spikes begin to funnel out of the ground. She simply waved and was attempting to distract Juliet, get her out of his way. But it does not take long for Axel to reach Noir, grab him in the full fucking tackle type grab, and roll a bit before rushing him towards you two. I'll say he rushes over here. And he's holding Noir, who is kind of in that freaked out sense, still facing Julius. Not Julius, Axel. And Axel just kind of leans down and goes, "You good? You good, bud? You got a little nick on you. You'll be fine." Aaron, do you take Noir from him?
Yes.
He's got a small scratch just over his nose a bit, where something did scratch over his face when Axe picked him up. Where do you look next?
That's a great question. I think it's an even level stare at Blight.
She's not looking at you. She simply steps another step towards Jules.
Juliet standing her ground.
Aaron. Aaron! From Axel. Aaron.
What?
Keep the kid safe. Either put him down and let him run, or take him the hell out of here.
Aaron grits their teeth. Because I feel like Axel is basically telling them to do the one thing they've been accused of always doing, to run.
He's going to stand up a bit and then kind of grab your arm. Aaron, just because you have to run doesn't make you a coward. Retreats are necessary if you want to survive. We have to get Ezekiel out of here. He has to pay for his crimes.
And Aaron raises their voice without looking away from Axel, almost as if amplifying it. Blight!
She stops. Her neck kind of crinks. Morgana.
You do not deserve that name.
Regardless of what you are calling yourself. Do you have anything you would like me to add to your eulogy?
Yes. If you would be so kind, I'd like you to add the names of all of you. The ones I dragged down before they could think about taking me out.
It's not a thought, I believe. It is a certainty. But good job on trying that. Because you forget.
Oh,
You forget one simple thing. Don't you remember? There is a sentiment about this sort of thing. And in a kind of dissonant whisper, the healer has the bloodiest hands. And he's going to cast teleport on him and Noir.
I will always remember that. Where do you teleport to?
Because of the function of the spell, unless I have something that is belonging to another. Actually, I do. It's on the hat. I teleport to Vivian.
You teleport to Vivian. As you do, I will say that Axel kind of rushes over to where Gwen is and looks at her. Hey, you got this?
What is this in this instance?
Correction, what's the plan for this? We stopping her? Or we getting him out of here?
Oh my god, that was. Your mic sure just did something to me right there, and it was not pleasant.
Ooh.
Apologies, I don't know what it was.
It was like when you tried whispering, it bass boosted you.
I didn't even try to whisper. Okay. I'm trying to do like out of breath because normal person running around.
Yeah.
I do want
Uh,
to say, as of right now, Julia is standing with her wings spread to make herself more of a barrier for for Blight.
the blight simply walks in front of you. You know, I too have to wonder how the three of you are going to take me out.
Don't need to take you out right now.
Well, let's do a count. You've stripped me of one of my generals. You've bound one of my. I'll say footstool. Be nice to him and all. And one of you's dying. Three of you can't do anything about that.
Nobody is dying.
Really?
There is nobody going to be dying here today.
She holds up a finger. a hand, simply ready to snap. Would you put your life on that?
I would. I'm not letting you take anyone else.
She snaps. And you hear not a good sound before you hear someone splash into the water. Gwen,
Yeah.
you feel water splash behind you as Axel falls down.
What is that
Several.
sound in your background?
The fan.
I don't know, man.
I,
My Discord fucking hates me.
I just tune
I'm
it
tempted
out.
to do this on Skype from this point forward if it continues to be an issue for everybody.
Well,
I'm sure we can just figure out a noise sensitivity level out of
I
session
have
and fix
noise
it.
suppression on and custom noise level. It shouldn't. There's no fan pointed near me.
could be
It
an issue with
shouldn't.
connections then, but it's not showing up right now.
Okay, but you feel water splash behind you as Axel hits the ground, and the spikes that he took to keep Noir safe begin to twist in his back.
No. You fucking bitch. Juliet's going to take a swing at her.
Go ahead. Go ahead and just roll straight. Just roll straight damage, as she is not going to attempt to stop you or block you.
Okay, so 17 points of damage.
Okay. She cackles. Unending cackle. Uninterrupted. No matter how much you slash and cut at her, she just laughs. Well, you lost that bet, didn't you?
No, Juliet does turn back, calling out to Gwen, just like, please do something.
Gwen voice, I am handling it because the player was reading through spell effects. What would you classify what is happening to Axel as?
It is a parasite. It is essentially like a parasite beginning to take infection. So I will say it is a starting point of a disease, more akin to a diseased needle. So it is something that needs to be removed, then cured.
So greater restoration would work?
Sure, if you want to try that.
Yeah, fuck your chicken nuggets.
Okay. So you go ahead and with greater restoration, you burn away the spikes and everything, and you watch the gloom kind of leave his body, seeping out. He doesn't move.
Medicine check?
Go ahead. The attacks, all physical damage has been healed and everything else, but with your ability as the Grandmaster, you can sense his heart. It suffered a crack. Physically, he is all right, but his core has been damaged.
Gee, I wonder what the Grandmaster with the heart healing abilities will do.
Yeah. There's just this soft whisper of this is only the second time I've done this. God damn it. It is gently going to like rest her hands over his heart and attempt to fix it.
So your hands seep into his inner palace, sanctum, whatever you want to call it, the inner portion of his body to touch where his heart resides. And you grab onto it. You feel the crack. It's not as simple as just a crack over. It is a deepened crack. But you can heal it with time.
Going to guess Gwen starts on that.
That is the idea, yes.
As you begin to start on that, there is a small crawling on your shoulder as you see the rat looking at you.
Yes, what is it, slime?
May I fix him?
Fix him how?
I need a champion. I need a champion. I will not
Yeah?
exist, but he will be okay.
I can't make that call. It has to be Excel's choice.
Okay. Then I will help you. And you watch as genuine gloom slips onto your hands and into using your powers as a bypass and is going to aid you in this process, speeding it up by half the turns required, which would be 2 turns. Normally
Yay!
it would be 4 turns, it is now 2 turns. So
Yay.
Player voice. Jules, you just gotta buy me 12 seconds.
Yeah, no, Julia at this point is actively pushing back on Blight.
she is not pushing back, and now she is moving forward and is going to attempt to push you back. Please make me a strength save. Because I imagine you're trying to block this next bit, yeah?
Yeah. And I got a 1.
You are pushed back 5 feet as she makes her way forward. And I imagine as you continue to slash and slash and slash, she just starts to slowly parry one of your attacks and then parry another one. And every 2 or 3 attacks, she'll parry one with her hand, smiling and cackling. Come on. Try a little harder than that, please. You're supposed to be Tristan's brat, yes?
Well, I
Hit
guess.
me with something he would do. Another strength save.
Please, I believe in myself. Is a 23 good enough?
It is not. You are pushed back another 5 feet. She moves forward. Jules, you feel a power in you kind of reaching out. Do you accept it?
She accepts it, yeah. They're getting too. She's being pushed back too close.
You feel yourself disappear from this moment. And you remember the last pose that Tristan struck in his fight with Morgana, Blight. You take that pose, which gets her to stop laughing for once. Ugh. Is that supposed to be funny?
I don't know. Are you laughing?
She raises a hand, and you're not sure how, but you just feel your wings might be necessary now. As you go to summon your wings, instead there is one little as 4 spinning blades begin to circle around yours, where your wings would normally reside, and you thrust forward as the blades. The first blade, your main one, the Oath of Redemption. Wings of Redemption gets knocked aside. These 4 spinning blades hit instead and burst upon impact, pushing her back finally.
She disappeared.
I know, that was a mistake. As I was clicking off of her, I moved her to the DM level instead.
Whoops.
But every time you go to summon your wings, you will summon these instead, as long as Wings of Redemption is active in your hand.
Continues the assault. Resummoning as she needs to.
She blocks the little blades and gets hit by the big one, and you are not giving her a chance to breathe with this, as you buy 12 seconds for Gwen. And Gwen, as you finally feel the pieces of his heart being clasped back together, what do you do?
Come on, Excel. Not allowed to go out that easy.
What happened?
Your dumbass happened, I suppose.
Right. My bad.
Come on, get up. I've got to get you and your sperm donor out of here.
You go to kind of pick him up, but the rat returns. I need a champion.
Then you take it up with the guy who just woke up. Give him a minute.
The fuck is the rat talking about?
This is slime. He's what the gloom is supposed to be. He can explain it to you.
What the fuck do you mean he's what the gloomer's supposed to be? What?
Deep breath. Oh, I suppose we didn't give you the full explanation for what the fuck the rat is.
No, you didn't.
This is slime. He's what the gloom was supposed to be. He was created 300 years ago. She kind of jerks at them over her shoulder at Blight. That's Blight. She's technically an infection in the gloom.
So what happens if the gloom meet blight? Why
I
the fuck?
don't know, but he keeps eating the infected gloom, so.
Whoa, what the fuck? I am purifying them. Forgot the rat could talk. Okay, what the fuck is a champion?
Out of character. The player does not fucking remember that conversation.
A champion is the one who will become what Blight is lying about. Take her place.
Gwen just sort of like vaguely waves her hand. It's complicated, but it's essentially the rat is suggesting we pick you, but I'm insisting it's your choice because everybody gets a choice. It's essentially what blight is, but properly, not infected and corrupted.
Axel's gonna look at Ezekiel, who is currently just. Axel bound his own mouth using the cloak, so that's what the whole reason why Ezekiel hasn't said anything, because currently he's going full.
if he gets too loud, Gwen's going to glance over at him and go, "Hush, the grown-ups are talking."
And he's going to look at Juliet, who's fighting Blight by herself at this point, and just think for a moment. Fuck it. Let's go. We ball. What do I need to do?
Gwen is going to put a hand on Axel's shoulder and go, "I need you to tell me your wife won't kick my ass for this."
It won't be your ass she kicks. What do we do? And it's a very quick moment of the rat going, "It's going to hurt. I'll be fine. All right." And then you watch the rat become a sword. The rat becomes a sword embedded in the ground, and then simply says, "Replace me where your heart should be." Man, I just got back up. Do I gotta get stabbed again? Yes. Gwen, you look at Axel, who has the ultimate fucking might as well face as he grabs onto the blade. Looks directly at Ezekiel and goes, "You really are the last of the Lancelots," and stabs himself. It does not take long for Blight to take notice. As Jules, you watch, she gets hit hard enough to be knocked back a full 10 feet, as she is now staring at behind you. As Gwen, you watch the blade sort of sink into him, and his entire body becomes cocooned almost in gloom. And he goes quiet. There is no sounds, and you, who are able to adversely sense hearts, you watch his heart stop existing. It's still there, but it no longer has light as its core, as its center. It is an energy you are unfamiliar with, but you trust them, yes?
Yeah.
You watch as it slowly grows in power, kind of like a battery charging. And Axel goes completely quiet. No heartbeat, no breathing, nothing. Until you hear Morgana scream out in anger. No! The first time she's ever actually raised her voice in a sense of, "You asshole," as she slips under the water past you, Juliet, and makes a mad dash, not for Ezekiel, not for you anymore, but for that cocoon.
Shit! Fucking Gwen! She's
Gwen,
running after Morgana.
as you begin to run after, Gwen, as you watch, the three of you watch, technically four, counting Jet, who has been just like full popcorn protecting Julius moment over here. That has not gone unappreciated.
It definitely has not gone unappreciated.
You watch as she is quickly blown back by just a simple tendril. And she has been dug into the fucking ground. The tendril quickly reforming into a boot. And you recognize the cockiness in his voice, as this is the same cockiness he had when he first met all of you. What's wrong? Can't actually do anything this time? Cunt. And Morgana screeches in the, oh, you motherfucker kind of voice as the rest return. Aaron returns with Viv and Simon. Noir safely somewhere else.
Aaron looks
Morgana.
exhausted.
Yeah, Aaron looks exhausted. Simon is like, damage control, dad mode, what the fuck? And is running over to Gwen, just sort of like, you good? The fuck is happening? You good?
Yeah, Gwen directly at Simon. I'm peachy.
What's happening?
I think Axel is going to kick Blight's ass.
And as soon as you say that, you watch him kind of do a hop kick, like he hops off of her, and then his boot connects with the side of her head, actually sending her splashing across the river into a tree.
Well, damn, XL.
Oh, that felt good. I
Fuck,
forgot what it's like to be strong.
just don't let it get to your head.
But I can kill her now. Totally in control. I'm fucking with you.
She punches him on the shoulder, just like, you fucking dumbass.
I had to fuck with you once.
Is now really the time for that?
Oh, absolutely. Because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I do not have the strength to keep fighting her. I am very fucking tired.
We need to get out of here.
Gwen to Simon. I did just keep him from dying. Also, we placed this fuck under arrest. And
Good.
I
And then you
don't know,
watch.
we need to get the fuck out of here.
You watch, like, as you say, we place this fuck arrest. Fuck! And then Simon just fucking demolishes him into the ground with a punch, like, good job, proud of you, let's go. And like trying to kind of grabs you and puts him over his shoulder. Let's get the fuck out of here. I can do this. There we go. And Simon is going to run kind of away with Ezekiel.
Gwen will whistle for at Jules and Axel and going, come on, kids, let's clear the fuck up. Out. I can talk.
You guys get a head start. I got this.
Pointing at Axel. Do not die.
So, hey, Kuri.
I don't think you can kill me. Get fucked.
Dumbass,
Hey.
I'm not leaving you alone in this.
We're not
I can
alone.
get us. What do you mean you're not alone?
Miss Vivian's here. You ever seen her angry before?
At this point, she does look over at Viv.
Vivian is slowly stalking forward, eyes glowing blue with red reticles spinning as she's staring directly at Blight.
In the
Ooh.
same way that Venom kind of moves his, like, does like an outward reach with his tendrils, you watch XL become those tendrils and kind of zoom over. Kind of like a gloom version of the dark dodge. Miss Vivian, if I may?
You better speak damn quick, kiddo.
Let me see your wrench.
That gets a slow look over.
Just trust me.
You You realize that might not work the way you want it to, right?
Hey, one way to find out.
Vivian summons her wrench and slowly gestures it towards him. Her
He
eyes not
collectively
leaving Blight.
he collectively kind of calls on some energy and places it against the wrench, as it is now gloom blessed. It will deal actual damage to her that sticks. It will not
Vivian just
stick forever, but it will do enough to make her retreat. And he fully steps behind Viv.
Vivian just stares at her wrench for a second. And you see her do the motion of like cracking her neck. Except the sound you hear is more akin to gears grinding.
Oh, you're having a text moment. Got it.
All right. I didn't feel like doing this, but it seems like I'm going to make sure you don't get in the way for a bit. So, let's play ball, shall we? And
It is
you watch
Vivian.
as sorry, go ahead.
Vivian gets a hiss from Morgana instead of a proper response, as she is going full parasite of like, ow, ow, fuck, fuck, ow.
Shit, fuck, pain, ow, I don't want this. You
I
bitch.
fucking eliminate. I made sure there was nothing that could hurt me for a reason, you bitches.
Vivian's just grinning as something shifts in the air around her and two miniaturized spider-like cannons crawl up onto her shoulders and take aim. The glow from them black and white. I think I'm gonna teach you a damn lesson, you bitch.
As Viv begins to say that, Axel just sort of summons the energy again and goes, anyone who wants to help her, come get some.
Aaron
Are we-
looks directly at Excel with that expression of, I'd made the dumb decision again.
You good?
Aaron holds up one hand weakly, snaps, and not even a fucking cinder of mana happens.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you're going on rest mode. Anyone else?
Is Juliet allowed to join in?
Any of you are allowed to join in.
Yeah. No, Juliet does step over as just like, I've got some unfinished business with her now.
Get in a few good hits for me.
You bet I will. Honestly, just make sure Julius gets out of here.
Your wings of redemption are now blessed with gloom. And Axel looks at Gwen. You want some?
She thumbs up at Axel and goes, I'm good. You guys kick her ass.
Thumbs up. And then uses that same energy to form a proper blade again. The next bit is going to be a full cinematic fight for all those who wish.
Hell yeah.
Aaron is turning and with lack of ceremony walking after Simon in his direction. Just full stop. I'm too tired to even be angry. I just want to go. I want to sleep for 10 years kind of energy.
He's just like got his arm open, like, come on, everyone who wants out of this, I'm gonna open the portal.
Jet does kind of like just try and sling Julius over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
You ever seen someone sling something over their shoulder that's too heavy?
Yes.
Quickly, that's what happens.
Just Juliet just stares for a moment, just like, I
Just
love
drag
you
him.
so yeah, just drag him. I love you, just drag him.
That probably would work a lot better.
It would, yeah.
And we'll say that you drag him over.
Yeah.
Can Aaron pick him up away from being dragged and having unfortunate, like, whatever chafing or road rashes he's gonna get, and just like, you know what? I'm not that mean.
Sure.
Just tired, but also not that tired of just, I've been through worse. So come on, up off the ground you get.
So you go ahead and pick him up off the ground. Fucker. And Simon opens a portal of darkness. Everyone go through. As he just tosses Ezekiel in there first. Bitch.
Be gone, thought. Yeetest,
Yeah.
deletest. Aaron just kind of stares for a moment as there's definitely the beginnings of a one-sided fight happening behind them, and just, don't get onto my ass, Simon, and walks through.
What do you mean by that? What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out later.
God damn it, y'all.
Empty. Yeet.
Are you gonna be good lifting him through?
Huh? Was that towards Aaron or towards Jet?
Which Jet?
If I recall correctly, Aaron was carrying Julius.
Oh, right. So you just look at Jet. You going?
I actually kind of want to see how this plays out.
Okay. And he closes the portal.
Or
As he
did
does
Jet
not-
really decide to stay?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Full
with
power.
that, we will end right here, and we will pick up next week after next with the proper 2-hour session of you guys getting your first little increment of cinematic combat with Blight.
Would you like me to end the recording?
Yes, please.